Hello and welcome back to the Freelanceverse. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get through the Monday. I was at the festival the last few days, so as you can see, I'm very hoarse and I'm tired, exhausted, sunburned, but also happy. It has been amazing. It's only fitting that this is the last video of season 3. After this one, I'm going on a summer break for a couple of weeks, at least from YouTube, and I will be back in the first week of August. While I was preparing for this video, I actually noticed, and I made a post about it on LinkedIn. Yeah, I will put it here. I noticed on YouTube that I hit 1 million views on my channel. Just a quick thank you for everyone that ever tuned in. It's amazing. The support has been amazing. And especially this year, since July last year, has been a crazy growth for the channel. I will talk about that in a second. I think almost half of the views came from this past year, so it has definitely gone very well. So I want to use this video to look back on season 3, to look forward on season 4 as well. What is to come? How can you guys interact with me? How can you get your ideas in for the channel? And I also want to quickly touch on the topic that is kind of related to this, and I mentioned it in my last video. I think that every freelancer should have a YouTube channel, and I will tell you why in a second. So let's look back on the season. As long as I still have a voice, I can already feel it slowly disappearing. I'm happy I can actually speak. This morning I couldn't yet. So as you can see, the last 365 days were quite amazing on the Freelanceverse. I had my content reached 494,000 views. So that is almost 500,000, which is almost half of what I have overall. So this year, the outreach was very good. 36.4 thousand hours people watched my videos, which is insane. This number I can't even imagine. Almost 10,000 subscribers in a year. So at the end of season 2, I was just about to hit 15,000, and now I'm just about to hit 25,000. So that checks out. And over the past 365 days, I could generate ad revenue of 2,763 euros. Which is amazing. I'm very happy with this result, and I'm looking forward already to season 4, what's in store. I'm already talking to several brands that are very, very interesting for the translation industry. So as you know, I only want to work and collaborate with brands that make sense for you guys. So it has to be either freelancer, translation, or language related in some kind of way. And some very interesting brands reached out to me, so stay tuned for nice collaborations in the coming weeks, not only on this channel, but also on other people's platforms. Another look back that I like to do at the end of the season is which videos performed well. Maybe I can learn something from these insights. The 3 videos that did by far the best in this season were, interestingly, all videos that I did alone, none of the guest videos. Last year, I remember 2 of the 3 were guest videos, so that changed a bit. Number 3 is 10 red flags in a translator, which was very interesting because this video was very rushed. I did this very last minute. I saw this trend of 10 red flags in blah 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 on Instagram, I think, and I thought, yeah, that's fun. And oh no, I saw it on Reddit. Someone actually did one about translation. That's when I got the idea. Did this video. It has also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different subtitles in different languages, which always adds a lot to the number of views, right? Because if the people, for example, this video has Spanish, Hungarian, Ukrainian, Portuguese, Polish, and Russian. So all of the people that have YouTube settings in these kind of languages, they get the recommendation from YouTube in their own language, which helps immensely with view generation. So that makes sense. It's interesting. These top 10 videos are always doing well. Number 2 is actually a relatively recent one, the ChatGPT one. Will ChatGPT replace translators? That I realized I have to make a video on that because the hype was just out there. It was too easy not to do. So I put all that I knew at this moment in time into a video. This has changed a lot already over a few months, but I'm proud of this video. I think it's comprehensive. It includes what we should know in the language industry about it, at least in March, I think it was 2023. So that made sense to me that this would go down well. I was still surprised how well it went. I think if the season would have been a bit longer, this would even be number 1. But no, number 1 is relatively... Oh no, it's not a short video actually, but one that is very to the point and one that is very accessible to the broad audience. It's the best online translation certificates, the top 8 online translation courses. A video that I made That is something that people look up all the time. And as you know, and I will talk about that in a second, YouTube is, after Google, is the second largest search engine, right? People actually look for something on YouTube. And translation courses was just on top. And I have in the back end of the YouTube studio, you have a list of keywords that people search that also watch your videos, which really is a great tool, because you can then kind of amend your videos towards these keywords, so you can actually reach the people that are searching things. So I'm not surprised that this video did super well. This is from end of October, beginning of November 2022, and it amassed almost 11,000 views. So that is the video of the season, basically, in terms of views, right? And that's not really, I mean, also in terms of, let me show you the statistics of this quick. As you can see, 11,000 views. 222 people were subscribing to my channel while watching this video, and it created 71 euros in ad revenue. So almost in every metric, this must be the best video this season, which is interesting. 2 of the videos are top 10 or top 8 things, so that's definitely working. That's also good for you to know if you want to write blog posts, write YouTube videos, scripts, etc. That's apparently a way that works very well to reach new audiences. One thing that was also important to me this year was not expanding. This was the previous year, but just having a healthier business practice. I feel like I was often overworking myself for things that were not really needed for me to do, that I could easily outsource, and that I've positively managed to do this year. Definitely, it has been very good for my business to trust other people, to not think that I have to do everything on my own. To trust in the capabilities of others that I, of course, first train and observe, and then just let them work completely independently. That is great. Anita, the social media manager, is a perfect example. She started exactly a year ago in the summer of last year. We did a trial period, and since then she's doing everything, all the promotion, all the social media on her own. I basically have no oversight, and I don't want any, which is exactly what I told her in my first meeting, right? The idea is eventually that you do this all without oversight, because I was looking for someone that I can trust, and I saw that I can trust her, and she's doing an amazing job. And I think that the social media platforms are close to 1,000 followers, if not already over. Which is another output that I have now that I would have never had before, because I don't have the time, the patience, or the willingness to do any of this, right? So this was a great initiative from her part to reach out to me, and a great collaboration now from the both of us. And I don't know if you know, she's also managing the subtitles. So whenever you want to subtitle a video of mine, just send an email to freelanceverse@gmail.com, and she will reach out to you, and you can kind of arrange how you want to handle the situation, so you can help me with outreach and help you with practice to build a portfolio. Now, looking into season 4, I already have, I'm just going to open my planning here. I already have quite a long list of video ideas that I want to do in the new season, starting on the 7th of August with a time management video, time management as a freelancer. And then I actually have videos planned until the 30th of October, which is insane. I don't know if these will all happen. This is like I like to have a first draft of a planning, and then it always changes, especially in the last weeks. Anita knows about it. It has changed basically every week. The last 2 weeks I'm filming this also today when it goes out, so I need to use this summer to recover and to get back on track. Since Argentina, I've been not doing very well with like time management, which is partly why I want to come back with the time management video, but it's also ironic. I know that, you don't need to tell me, but I always hope when I do a video I have to do a lot of research about it, and then I can also improve myself, right? So the time management video is actually mostly for myself, but I will probably not mention that next season when I come back. So now let's shift the focus a bit, talk about YouTube. For me, this has been not only in terms of community building and generating a different revenue stream, a huge opportunity, but also for many other factors. And that's why I think if you're a freelancer watching this, you should also have a YouTube channel. What I mean by that is not at all what I do. I mean, you can do, of course. I'm very happy for people doing the same or similar things as me, but what I mean is just have a repository of videos, because it comes up in business all the time that you have to create a video in some form. So why not put it on YouTube, right? You have several benefits for that. First of all, it's a great way to showcase your expertise. YouTube is a ginormous platform with, I think I wrote it down, how many, 2 billion users or something, 2 billion active users monthly, right? And they use it, as I said before, as a search engine, second largest search engine after the Google search. So if you are in there as a freelance translator or as a freelancer in general, showcasing your skills, you will come up. You don't need to show your face if that's not your thing. You don't even need to show or make your voice heard anymore, because we have AI tools for that, right? You can have someone narrate the script. You can have someone act for you. You can do slideshow videos. That's all perfectly fine. It's just another way of being out there. It's a great way to learn a new skill. Editing, video creation, content creation in general is important and will become more and more important the more we go into the future. I think a YouTube channel can really increase your reach dramatically because the SEO of YouTube is insane, right? If your name is in there in the YouTube engine, it will also come up in any other search engine. If someone types now my name into Google, all my videos come up in the video tab. If someone is looking for freelance translator, all my videos come up as well. So this has helped me a lot to create new leads, to create new leads, jobs, in the end, revenue, right? Another benefit of YouTube videos can be to enhance your communication with your clients. It's a great way to send your client like a greeting card or something, or just a reminder that you go on holiday or something. If you do that with a video file, it's very charming, it's very fun, interactive, and people will remember you. Introductory videos are great. You can add them. You can add a little link to your proposal emails, for example, with your video where you explain what you do, who you are. Many of my colleagues I see have introductory video on LinkedIn, on YouTube. These are great, really. I love watching them, and I think it can really help a lot when you talk to a client, because they can see your face, and face creates trust. You put in the effort to make a professional looking video that you don't even need a professional anymore for that. You can easily do that at home. It even creates a second layer, a layer of charm, a layer of you are the expert. You don't give away your data to a big corporation, but someone will privately work on that. That adds another layer to why we work as freelancers so well. That's definitely a great way. And then if you want to go the route of creating regular content, then it becomes a question of building a brand, community building, generating a second income stream. That's all great, and I'm all for that. I'm doing it as well, and it helps a lot. It takes off a lot of pressure as well if you maybe feel like you're underperforming in one area and you can build another area there somehow. They can complement each other, right? The one thing doesn't necessarily need to be the same as your business, but they can work very well interchangeably. There you go. This is my reason why every freelancer should have a YouTube channel. You don't need to regularly upload something. Just use it as an SEO generator. Use it to get your name out there, to create nice little intro videos to what you do, who you are. And I think it could benefit you in the long run. Thank you so much for tuning in. If it was for one video or every video, I know some people are waiting every Monday for a new video. It helps me so much to keep motivated and keep going. It has been an amazing run. Thanks to all the 18 guests that were on the channel this season. You made it extra special. And I see you after the summer break. Take care. Oh, and if you do the summer challenge from last week, let me know in August how it's going. I'm really curious.